I bought the whole stock up, like 400 tubs of mayonnaise. I'm gonna make some money. I list them up on Amazon, not one person buys it. Them right now is on 1.7 million. I started 100k. So if anyone wants their money managed by me, let me know.
Mayonnaise for managing funds.
I've come here and I'm working and I wasn't going to trade today.
You haven't even spoken to me much today. It's just, yeah.
Because the charts are more important, okay? You're joking.
Cut this, guys.
After the mayonnaise scandal, I jumped onto crypto and I flipped £500 into £12,000. I was in Sweden. I lost £12,000 on holiday. Best holiday of my life.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Traders Talk. So yesterday we actually live premiered our first episode. What did you think of it?
It was good. It was actually much better than I expected.
Same.
We had so much engagement and we threw in a few little giveaways there as well.
Yeah, we did.
Which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on it?
I think it was really good. It's really strange watching, like obviously we're sat here doing it live, but then watching back of the edit, it's so different, but it was really good. I was very impressed.
I know, no, same. No. Big up Daniel and Cole as well. Like,
yeah, they
you
smashed
guys
it.
smashed it as well. Yeah. Oh, and our team. I'm sorry, guys. And our team.
The team behind the camera do
yeah.
an amazing job.
The people you don't see. But thank you. But yeah. So, what's the motive today?
So today we are joined by another trader called Kareem, and he's only 19 and he's managing $500,000 in capital at the moment. So welcome to Traders Talk.
Thank you for having me on. Thank you.
Do you want to give a quick introduction to who you are, how you got into trading?
My name's Kareem. I started trading when I was around in year 11, so 15, 16 years old. I first started off with other side hustles like drop shipping and Amazon FBA. Drop shipping went absolutely horribly for me. A couple of products, all of them went basically.
I want to hear the story after.
And then Amazon FBA, what I done was I saw a gap in the market essentially because these times it was close to lockdown times. Everyone was on their fitness low mojo, and I never saw mayonnaise in the stores. So I bought like 400 packets, or not packets, like tubs of mayonnaise, and I tried to sell it on Amazon. And I was like, yeah, I found the gap in my market. And then everything went to shit. I didn't sell one mayonnaise.
Okay.
I was trying so hard to keep a straight face.
Come back to the mayonnaise. So, Kareem, thank you for joining us today.
Of course.
We honestly thank you for coming down. I want to know a bit more about this mayonnaise. Where is this mayonnaise? What mayonnaise is it? And
Bro, the mayonnaise, I started with sold one. It's all in my garage somewhere. I don't know what they are. But the reason why I picked mayonnaise out of everything, because I see everyone going to gym and whatnot, and I couldn't find them in the store. So I found them in one store. So I bought the whole stock up. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make some money. I list them up on Amazon. Not one person buys it.
oh my god!
What was the lesson though that you took from that experience?
I don't know. I honestly, yeah, I thought I was right. I saw a gap in the market. But unfortunately, it didn't go my way.
Fair enough. Right, but then there's an element of it's got an expiry date, right?
Yeah.
When does it expire?
2026. So I've still got 2 years to turn it.
I love mayonnaise.
Yeah. Let's hook you up with some mayo.
Yeah.
What was your journey after the mayo?
So after the mayonnaise, all that scandal. After the mayonnaise scandal, I jumped onto crypto. And I flipped £500 into £12,000 into all these altcoins like Cardano, XRP and whatnot. And from there, my dad told me to jump into something more stable. Me thinking Forex is more stable than crypto, I lost £12,000. I was in Sweden, I lost £12,000 on a holiday.
Wow.
And it was the worst holiday of my life. As you could tell, on the flight back, I wanted to cry. But yeah, and then I had to come back to London and get a job. And that was the most humbling experience I've ever got in my life. So imagine having £12,000 in your bank account, having nothing, and having to get a job.
Wow. If you don't mind me asking, am I allowed to ask you what job it was?
Yeah. I worked in a restaurant called Pepe's.
Okay.
I love Pepe's.
Chicken and rice?
To be honest, I like it.
The quesadilla.
Oh yeah? For the burger?
Hits. Nah. Quesadilla hits.
Right.
Yeah, but to be honest, I love the job, but it was just wasn't. I was getting paid £6 an hour. So it really wasn't doing anything for me financially. It was just paying the bills, and I couldn't do nothing after it. I couldn't go out with my friends or nothing. So I was literally dead broke after that job.
Wow.
So what inspired you to continue with trading? Obviously, for someone losing £12,000, that's going to be a hit to the soul. Why did you continue?
So of course, I lost £12,000 when I was like around 17. While I was 17, I went to sixth form, which is something you go to in between high school to university. And I met my mentor there, ZM Capitals, Zane. I met him there and he was a profitable trader. Okay. And I would see him going on holidays and whatnot. And then I was like, could you mentor me? And him being such a nice person, he done it for free. He mentored me for free. And from there, of course, I wasn't profitable in the beginning, but I saw my consistency and it kept on leveling up, and then I became profitable with my mentor. Of course, he taught me how to trade. And now, thankfully, I mentor with him. Nice. So me and my partners.
Did you ever feel like education was the route that you wanted to take, or were you kind of forced into it?
Nah, education wasn't a route I wanted to take. The reason why I started social media in the beginning was to gain traction from investors, but complete opposite happened. Right. Because people just watching me just to learn how to trade. And then I kept on getting that request like continuously. And then I had to start a mentorship because the demand was so high. Yeah, so I had to supply it to that.
That's great, that's amazing.
So not like the mayonnaise people actually.
Fair enough. But the mayonnaise is still there though.
You're still selling?
Yeah, well if you guys want the mayonnaise, just hit me in the DMs.
What was it, Heinz?
Yeah, Heinz.
That's the best one as well?
Yeah. No, boy.
Okay, well. I don't, okay. What role do you feel like psychology plays in your trading? Obviously, taking it back to like the £12,000 loss.
Okay.
That is obviously something big to overcome. So how important do you feel like, how much of an important role do you feel like psychology plays?
In my opinion, I'm sorry to cut you off. In my opinion, psychology is 90% of trading. It's 90% in my personal opinion for the simple fact that is because when I lost my £12,000, I lost it because of my psychology, over trading and whatnot. Now, in my trade plan, I've literally adjusted my whole trade plan to it's because you have to adapt it to yourself. And what I've done is I've adapted it. So if I lose one trade in a day, that's it. I'm done for the day. I won't trade again. So I don't go back to my old times. Old times just me over trading until I win. But I would win rarely, and then I'll just blow the whole account.
Yeah, I hear that. Do you do anything to like stay on top of your psychology and like stay on top of your discipline?
I journal a lot. So every quarter I look back at my trades and see what I've done wrong and what I've done right. Of course, only psychologically, and of course separately to technicals. And of course, every quarter I see what I've done wrong, I've done right. Because after every trade, I actually journal. I write down how I was feeling during the trade, why I entered the trade, and whatnot. So yeah.
I like that, and I love talking about journaling because I was just not a journaler ever, and everyone used to get on to me like, you need to journal your trades, like for the psychology aspect, just the technical aspect, like you have to journal. And I was always like, no, but I know how to trade, so there's no point in journaling. How important is journaling? Because now I understand how important it is.
Yeah. So in my opinion, journaling is very, very important. I think it's like 50% of psychology is you capitalizing on the mistakes that you made. So let's say I made a mistake, I entered the trade because I like FOMO. I had a fear of missing out. Now, after this quarter, I can see, okay, I've done this, I'm not gonna do it again. And in life, I think that's how it should be. When you make a mistake, you stay down for a second, you see what's going wrong, and then you get back up.
You know what though? I've realized, some people, like let's say for example, you've got a circle of traders, your friends, right? Yeah. And they talk about, I entered this trade, I made this much, and then he's on a winning streak. So you end up asking them, not for advice, but when they tell you about their upcoming trade, you're like, I want to get into this. Do you ever feel like that sort of affects your psychology, and then you blow your money, and then you're like, okay, maybe I should have listened to that person? Personally, I've been in that situation myself. That's what I just thought.
That's what it used to happen to me, but now it's just me. I don't take anyone else's trades because it just ruins the probability of myself. I have a 50% win rate. If I take my friend's trade, that just ruins everything for me personally. like my journaling goes to shit, and everything just goes left.
How many times have you had to shift your strategy from journaling in terms of like learning?
Oh no, every quarter I shift. So like this quarter, I've shifted my strategy.
Okay.
Yeah. So before I used to just look for a market structure shift. Now I wait for a market structure shift and a break of structure. But that's for technical, not for psychology. Because I over these 3 years that I've traded, I think I've mastered my psychology.
Right.
Yeah, because I've adapted it to myself, how I am as a person.
Okay.
I like that. I feel like that's a really important point as well, to adapt it into like how you are as a person. Because one thing I noticed early on in trading is that I'm naturally very impatient. So everything when it comes to trading, like I have certain market cycles where I'm scalping purely, but then I have certain market cycles where I'm more of like a swing trader. So I think it's so important, like when it comes to trading, you have to adapt yourself into your strategy, which I feel like no one strategy can be or is the same. But yeah, no, I think like for people that are watching at home that might be like struggling a little bit with finding out what works for you, it literally is like a case by case thing when it comes to strategy. And
yeah, that's why I'm so opposed to like buying signals and this and
yeah,
so opposed to it. I just think it's ridiculous. And you're not a trader if you're buying signals.
Yeah.
I agree. I feel like I could go on all day about signal providers.
Oh yeah, not you, Mads. Let's not start.
I'll keep it quiet.
Today we're behaving. We're on our best behaviour.
We're behaving. But no, I do think, like you said, like if you're taking signals, you're not trading, and even managing it. Whoever the signal provider is, they're not going to manage it in the same way because your emotions are different. If you see that 1 minute bearish candle when you're in a long, and you're like shit, like let me get out. Obviously the person that sent that signal, they're chilling, like they're not caring about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. Signals.
And I always like tell myself that if you're making so much money, why are you giving your signals away?
That is a good point as well.
I just don't agree with it.
People's argument towards that usually is, well, why wouldn't I do something to like, one, make me more money, and also two, make other people money? But I feel like there's so many other things that you can do rather than selling signals.
Educate people.
Yeah, 100%.
Educate.
And selling signals are illegal anyways. They are illegal. So,
Yeah,
so if the FCA do catch you out, you are basically fucked.
Yeah.
Literally.
Do you still trade demo here and there to backtest, or do you backtest?
Demo, yes, I do still trade demo to get that urge out of me. So
I feel that's more of like forward testing, isn't it?
yeah. So no, I don't like forward test strategies.
Okay.
Yeah, because I found my edge personally. I backtest here and there, but I don't really do it like every weekend like every other trader. But when it comes to demo accounts, I just full port the demo account.
Just that.
Yeah, so just to get that urge out of me. So I do. Sometimes I'll buy a funded account and full port the funded account, just to get that urge out.
Okay.
So I don't do it on my live accounts.
Wow.
Don't get caught.
Yeah, it's like today on my account, I'll show you guys in a bit. That I lost a gold trade because I shorted too early, so it took me out, then it went down on NFP, but I didn't lose any money.
Okay. I actually really like the fact that you do that, because I think that is a lot of traders' problems, over trading and just wanting to trade. And even me now, like I still have the urge, like you lot have all been laughing at me today, like I'm trading. I've come here and I'm working and I wasn't going to trade today.
Yeah, I don't know. If you haven't even spoken to me much today, it's just, yeah.
Literally. Because the charts are more important, okay? Joking.
Cut this, guys. No.
Scrap it. But no, I think that is a really good tip, like for people that are watching at home who are just like struggling, like you just have that impulse that you just want to trade, just open a demo and just do it on there.
Like my demo right now is on 1.7 million. I started 100k.
That is lit.
just from full point.
No way.
Yeah.
But obviously with the demo, there's no emotions there, is there? So
exactly.
you can do
Yeah, so if I lose, I don't care. I really don't care.
That's it though, running it up to 1.8 mil. That's lit.
That's over a year's time, so some good returns. So
Okay.
if anyone wants their money managed by me, let me know.
Financial advisor. From Mayonnaise to managing funds.
That is funny. At 19 as well. So you mentioned a little bit that you now mentor with who was your mentor?
Yeah.
What do you like? How do you go about mentoring for them? Is it like a course? Do you like sit on calls with them? Like, what do you do?
So it's a mix of everything. So we have 5 mentors. like fundamental mentors, 2 of them, a Wyckoff mentor, a ICT mentor, and of course my mentor that he trades SMC. So what we do is we have daily live calls, trading sessions and whatnot, and of course the weekly breakdowns on the weekend, and of course all our courses are inside of that platform as well.
Okay, cool. That's really good. So within the platform, you've got loads of different trading strategies as well, which is...
Yeah, so it's kind of like you pick what you like. So let's say, for example, you like ICTs, you would come to me, and then she would like Wyckoff, she would go to my partner, so hey.
What if I came to you as a beginner? I've literally just found out what trading was. Where do you direct me? What do I do?
You start, of course, we have a basics course, and of course we tell you what to do exactly. And of course, on the 19th of April, the whole course is getting a revamp. So it's kind of going to be kind of like baby pips.
Right.
So it's just what a candlestick is, X, Y, Z, until you get to a certain level. Of course, there's tests on the way. If you don't pass the test, you have to really look at the videos. And then, of course, you get to the courses, and then you get access to the live calls and whatnot. Because we don't want traders just to join the live calls and take our trades. Because what's the point of that?
Yeah.
Like, you're not even learning anything. What are you learning from just taking trades? You need to learn how to trade so you can trade yourself.
Right, I see. And when do you think your traders, like the ones your students will be ready to take on like either live trading or joining a prop?
So what I do with my students, I tell them, I give them a 6-month pathway on what to do. So the first 2 months, learn, just learn everything, what candlestick is and whatnot, strategies, and then backtest the strategy. Ensure that you have that edge in the market. Once you have that edge, forward test, have demo account, small live account. I recommend a small live account so you can test your psychology. And once you're profitable for 3 months, that's when I'd recommend for them to get a profit account.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
because they've proved to themselves that for 3 months they've been profitable.
Yeah, I see. And do you have quite a few students who have started going into the prop space or live trading their own money?
I've got a lot of students. We're at almost 300 students at the moment.
That's amazing.
Yeah. 300 students, and a couple of them are funded.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you tend to recommend live trading their own funds or the prop space?
Prop space. Because trading your own funds, in my opinion, is not worth it unless you want to trade for a hedge fund in the future or something. But if you just want to like a quick like cash grab and whatnot, just to like start like another business or something, I would say head over to the prop space.
Right, I see.
Yeah, because you're not risking any capital. You're risking 500. Okay, or with equity, how much is it? $300
for
100k account.
100K right now it
yeah,
is.
Yeah. So at the moment it's $300. Yeah. So $300. You're only risking $300 instead of risking 100k of your own.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why I'd recommend the prop space.
What do you find most rewarding about like teaching students and seeing them pass prop challenges? And
I actually didn't find, I did find it rewarding, but it didn't hit me until like 2 months ago when I saw one of my students going to Dubai, going to Qatar, moving out by himself and whatnot. The guy drives a C63. I haven't got my C63 yet. He drives a better car than me.
No way.
Yeah. So once I saw that, I really opened my eyes. I was like, wow, I'm actually impacting people's lives.
Yeah.
And to change their lives for the better.
Yeah, there must be some nice success stories that you can share potentially.
Yeah. So that student, he used to live right beside me, literally right beside me.
Oh wow.
So I used to live in Wembley. If you guys know an area called Housden. Housden right next to Wembley. He used to live there. He was 16 at the time. Now he's 17, 18. Trading, I taught him my strategy and whatnot, and the guy just ghosted me. It's 2-3 months. Ghosted me, comes back, funded, and whatnot with a platform called Funding Pips. Can I mention that?
Yeah.
With Funding Pips, and he showed me a 15k payout and whatnot. The guy started flying his mom and dad out and whatnot, and then he went to Umrah.
MashaAllah.
To take his parents to Umrah.
That's really good.
Yeah. And now he's just living his best life. Apartment in Canary Wharf. What, the Woodian?
Yeah.
Woodian, yeah, he's there. C63, living his best life.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that.
And he's not on social media, so he's not them gurus that people like to be.
Oh, like join me.
Yeah.
That sort of thing, innit?
So he's a watch dealer and he's a trader now.
Okay, fair play.
Yeah, that's really cool. Do you feel like, or is there any females that you teach?
I don't know, no. I don't know of any females. Actually, there was one, but she just stopped.
way.
She just left.
Why do you think females don't tend to, either they don't trade or like just don't come for mentoring?
I genuinely, scientifically, I saw something saying that females are better at trading than men.
I mean,
Oh God, here we go. The debate begins.
No, I saw something
but
scientifically.
I do have something to say on that actually.
Yeah, because they can handle emotions better than men.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I've seen that girls are better.
Well, it's
traders than men.
because men are known to be like gamblers in general.
Yeah.
And like girls can always control, females can control themselves, control the mental side of it's because, as you said, right, psychology. And females are better, like they've got a better risk tolerance than us.
Okay, my thing with this is, I can't remember if we spoke about this on the last episode.
We did.
Did we?
We did.
I talk about it all the time. But I just feel like if you're a woman coming into something like trading or like business in general, we just have big egos anyway. So I feel like we don't act like men, but I feel like we control our emotions in the same, like a similar way to men. So I feel like I don't know about the whole debate of women being better traders per se. I think we're just very ego-driven, like men.
What do you?
I mean, but you see what it is, yeah? Like the ratio as well.
Yeah.
It's like the women who are in trading, you don't know much about them anyway.
Yeah.
But whereas like the ratio of men is crazy. I think, what is it? I'd say roughly, me guessing, about 90%.
I would say the same.
Yeah.
I would say the same.
Yeah, maybe 95%.
Therefore, there are females out there that we just don't know of.
Yeah. I get that. But a lot of the females in the space are really good.
Yeah.
If that's good.
Matt is amazing. What do you mean? Come on.
Fair play. Did you pass the challenge?
That's a personal.
Check your trial.
That's a personal question.
I passed phase 1 yesterday.
Go on.
From 8.5% drawdown to passing in 2 days. Phase 1.
Impressive.
So yeah, that is your answer to a women
Impressive.
But no, I haven't passed yet. I am on, let's see, I'm on 3.2%. So we only have 1.8% to go.
Cool. Let me know how it goes.
You can see it. Just log in and have a look. But yeah.